Jack Black delivers a reality check to Rachel Zegler after her blame game. Rachel Zegler is clearly in a panic, and it's becoming more and more apparent. After a year of defending Disney's live-action Snow White, she's now witnessing the film struggle at the box office. While a movie about pixelated blocks is making waves and shattering records, industry sources claim that Rachel is reportedly considering therapy. As the weight of the backlash, constant social media scrutiny, and mounting pressure are taking their toll. But instead of taking responsibility, it seems like she's pointing fingers at everything and everyone, including Minecraft.yes. You read that right. Rachel is allegedly blaming the success of the Minecraft movie as a major factor in Snow White's poor performance, instead of questioning the script, tone, or the press tour. She seems to think that a silly video game movie outperforming a Disney classic is the real culprit, and the numbers speak for themselves. Minecraft has raked in over $700 million globally in under 20 days, more than 3 times what Snow White has made in 3 months. Once considered one of Disney's most iconic properties, Snow White is now being overshadowed by zombie creepers and blocky animations. But this isn't just a box office loss. It's turning into a full-on meltdown, and it's not the first time Rachel's faced backlash. An old clip resurfaced from when the Snow White remake was first announced. In it, Rachel appears visibly upset, even on the verge of tears, as she explains how overwhelming the hate was well before the movie even premiered. At that point, it felt like she was already on.
And it's lonely. It's very lonely. I just know that if that loneliness can exist, so can other things, and I will be okay.
The fallout continues. Rachel Zegler faces the music. Rachel Zegler was once attacked for no reason, but after months of bad press, awkward interviews, and out-of-touch commentary, even her own supporters are starting to waver. Backlash was expected. What no one anticipated was just how far Rachel would go to deflect it. She's blamed internet trolls. She's alluded to a toxic set. She's even hinted that her co-stars weren't supportive. But through it all, she's never fully taken ownership of the film's tone, the marketing missteps, or her dismissive comments about the original Snow White. Now, Disney is slamming on the brakes. Reports suggest the studio is reevaluating its entire live-action remake strategy. Projects like Tangled, which were already in early development, are now under review, a likely euphemism for being quietly shelved. This isn't just about one actress anymore. It's about an entire approach that's unraveling, and while Rachel's been busy pointing fingers, someone else has stayed silent. Until now, Jack Black, star of the Minecraft movie, the very film dominating the box office, while Snow White flounders, just broke his silence, and in under 30 seconds, he may have delivered the most effortlessly savage reality check of the year. In an IGN interview, when asked about his role, Jack didn't gloat. He didn't name names. He simply smiled and said, "I don't want to brag, but it's a big deal for me to receive this movie." That was it. Polite, subtle, devastating. Jack's been around long enough to know how to win both on screen and off, and without ever needing to point fingers.
Prepares, so I have literally been exclusive to Minecraft for the last month and a half.
Right.
All Minecraft all the time. I'm in a little movie called Minecraft. I don't want to brag, but it's kind of a big deal.
Oh, man.
Just Steven it up in the Minecraft universe, getting back into it. Because I did play years ago because my kids were super duper into it and I wanted to speak their language. So I studied hard and I learned and I was getting really into it, building houses and tunneling around. And now I'm getting back into it and it's pretty rad.
That one line from Jack Black said it all. He was humble, grateful, and genuinely excited. No drama, no politics, just good vibes and love for the project. Fans noticed the difference immediately. Rachel, on the other hand, criticized the original Snow White, called the prince a stalker, and mocked the story's themes. It didn't feel like a tribute, it felt like a takedown. The contrast was clear. Jack brought joy. Rachel brought tension. And fans made their choice.
You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? Uh-oh.
Weird.
Jack versus Rachel. The internet noticed Jack Black leaned into nostalgia and said he felt lucky. Rachel Zegler distanced herself from the original and turned the role into a lecture. Then came the viral moment, a Minecraft parody of Jack roasting a chicken in lava with Rachel's face edited onto the chicken. Brutal. It's to me material. It was a short, savage mean man that blew up because it felt true. Jack Black, without saying a word, became the face of what fans actually want. Good vibes, solid characters, and no preaching. Meanwhile, Rachel sat in near-empty theaters with flowers, while Jack was getting love across fan pages and subreddits. His fun, respectful energy matched the tone of Minecraft, a movie made for fans, not to lecture them.
Is there a problem, people?
We were just discussing ideas of what to do with the new Prince Eric movie.
Put a chick in it, maker.
And that's what stings the most. Rachel and Disney tried to modernize Snow White by stripping away the fairy tale charm and replacing it with message-first storytelling. Minecraft didn't do any of that. It kept things simple, fun, and fan-focused. Players showed up, parents showed up. It worked. Then, South Park dropped the hammer again with their viral Kathleen Kennedy parody. Put a chick in it and make her gay. One brutal line that summed up what many fans feel is wrong with corporate content today. Meanwhile, Jack Black, whether on purpose or not, positioned himself as the chill, anti-woke alternative. No speeches, just vibes. And while Jack was winning, quietly, Rachel was scrambling into image repair mode. Co-stars began speaking up. Old interviews resurfaced. And for the first time, Rachel seemed to hint that maybe, just maybe, she'd made some mistakes. But is it too late? The fallout is still spreading. Snow White hasn't bounced back. Disney's staying silent, and even Rachel's co-stars are shifting tone. Gal Gadot recently spoke out, no direct shots, but no defense either. She said the set lacked companionship, and that she'd talk about Rachel when she feels comfortable. That's Hollywood code for, yeah, it was bad.
The following. The most important thing when you are working on a film is teamwork. And when you have characters like the Evil Queen and Snow White, you expect teamwork to play a role in the creative process when you are trying to put something special together. We didn't really have teamwork, and there were many setbacks that we had to deal with during this entire process. And I just found that to be very
and comments like those add up, because one of the biggest criticisms of Rachel Zegler wasn't just what she said, it was how she said it. The tone, the arrogance, the way she dismissed fans who genuinely loved the original story. It wasn't disagreement, it was condescension. Like anyone who pushed back was the problem. Now, her old controversies are coming back too. Like when she insulted Trump supporters on social media. The backlash was fast, and Rachel did apologize, but not everyone was buying it. Conservative commentator Megyn Kelly called the apology fake and performative.
We had Rachel Zegler on the docket. She's an asshole. So she came out and took a large dump on half of the country, everyone who voted for Trump. So I attacked her, and then she came out and she said, I apologize. Like I went too far, but it wasn't sincere. And my team, my helpful team, pulled this thought from December 2023, in which, I would say she leans into her role as both victim and heroine. Listen.
And to everyone who hates when I win, the winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her.
Oh my God.
And I can only hope
What does that mean?
that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
That moment, like so many before, fueled the growing sense that Rachel's image was more curated than real. But then came an emotional curveball. She posted about her dog's mysterious illness, asking fans for support. It felt different. Raw, real, not polished. And for a brief moment, people paused. The same internet that had been tearing her down caught a glimpse of the human behind the headlines. Even some critics softened, wondering maybe she's not the villain. Maybe she was just unprepared for how brutal Hollywood can be when things fall apart. But sympathy has limits. Behind the scenes, studios are already pulling back. Projects are being reconsidered. Casting talks are stalling. Directors are hesitant. And Snow White still hasn't cracked $100 million in the US for Disney. That's more than a flop, it's a warning sign. Because this wasn't just about one film, it became about brand trust, about messaging overload, about whether Rachel Zegler's name now carries more controversy than star power. And just when things were quieting down, a new voice jumped in, threatening to take this to another level. At the end of the day, this wasn't a box office war between Snow White and Minecraft. It became a mirror. One movie offered joy, nostalgia, and sincerity. The other brought mixed messages and interviews that sparked more debate than excitement. The numbers didn't lie. The audience made their choice. Now, Rachel Zegler is tied to one of Disney's biggest modern failures. While she's not the first actor caught in the studio's identity crisis, and she won't be the last. As for Disney, they're silent, scrapping remakes behind the scenes, letting this flop fade quietly. But their next move, it'll be safer, less political, more calculated, because another misstep like this could be the final straw. So what do you think? Was Rachel unfairly targeted? Did Disney set her up to fail? Or is this just what happens when Hollywood forgets who it's really making movies for? Drop your take in the comments. We're reading. And if you thought this story was wild, wait till you see what's coming next.